All righty. Good evening. Happy Wednesday. Time for our midweek motivation. Hope you're having a wonderful day. It is the 8th day of November, 2023. And as always, we give you the day because we are doing our best to take one day at a time, to enjoy each day as it comes, not look too far ahead, not look too far behind, right? But being mindful and in trying to, as much as possible, enjoy the day that God has given us. Amen. And so I wanted to jump on briefly. Hope you're having a good day. Uh, and just try to encourage you, try to encourage us, right? As I am part of the encouragement as well, even though I am the one bringing the message or the words of encouragement. But today I want to look at something that we talked about Sunday in our message. Um, and to me, it was powerful. And I believe it was powerful for some of those that were listening, whether they were live with us in the service or whether they were virtual. Um, and just even as I'm thinking about it now, it's a powerful thing. And I don't think we really think about it or take the time to really focus on it or meditate on it. And so we came from the book of Colossians. And in the book of Colossians, chapter 1, at verse 16, it says that through his power, all things were made. And this is talking about Jesus. It says, through his power, all things were made, things in heaven and on earth, seen and not seen, all spiritual rulers, lords, powers, and authorities, right? All these were made through Christ. And then it says at the end of that verse, everything was made through him and everything was made for him. And that's the part that stuck out to me, even when I was preparing for the message. Um, it didn't really open up to me until we were, sharing it on Sunday. Um, Everything was made for him, even before we were created. Right? All of the spiritual, it says, even the spiritual rulers, even the lords, even powers, even authorities, right? The earth, the things that are seen, the things that are not seen, all of them were not just created by Christ, but they were created for Christ, which means that we were created for Christ. And I don't know if we fully understand the implications of that. And I'm not going to even try to, try to explain it out or give you some, spiritual answer. But I'm still uh, just amazed and in awe and trying to wrap my mind around the fact that we were made for Christ. And so I'm just trying to think about it. So I want you to think about it too. Go back and read that whole chapter, but specifically in verse 16 of Colossians chapter 1. We were made for Christ. And so I think we need, as believers, we need to take the time to really meditate on that. And if you're not a believer, I would say even you need to look at that as well and consider the implications of the fact that you were made for Christ. It's deeper than I can explain. I know that maybe there's somebody out there who can, who can give it to you better than I can. But um, I'm just in awe. I'm amazed, and I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. But again, just thinking about the implications that means for us, that we were made for Christ, not just by Christ. Everything was created through him or by him, right? But not just through him, not just by him, but for him. Everything was made for him. That's just amazing. And so that's basically what I want to talk to you about today. Consider the implications, consider the ramifications that we were created for Christ. And think about what that means to you as I've just given it to you. You were made, I was made for Christ. What does that mean to you? What are the implications that it could mean, or implications that it could have, the ramifications that it could have by rejecting him or accepting him, right? There's just a lot to unpack there. And I like I said, I don't have the wisdom, if you will, to unpack it right now, but I am even just thinking about it, the implications of that. We were made for Christ. It's joyous for those who have accepted him. It should bring us joy. It should bring us elation, knowing that we were specifically made for Christ. So, now, so think about that, my brothers and sisters, what that means, how that impacts our lives. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. I'm Pastor Wayne signing off. Peace.